Hey there, today we are doing some topwater fishing. I really haven't done much topwater ever, but I do understand that it's a potentially viable option when bass start coming up on beds to spawn. We're right around that time right now. I was out at this lake earlier in the week, caught some nice bluegill and a few bass, but I did notice a lot of bass in the shallows, and I talked to a couple other anglers who said that the area that I was fishing is really one of the prime places that bass are going to spawn. So I thought today we'd give some topwater a try. I've got the Aldebaran and I'm starting with a whopper plopper. I have an assortment of different topwater stuff to try. It's already in the upper 60s basically at sunrise. It's going to be close to 90 today. It's going to be in the 90s tomorrow, and also had a full moon this week, I think. So this should be when the bass are really getting keyed into spawning. So let's see what we can do. There is a lot of grass here, so this may not be the ideal place to be trying to use a whopper plopper. I'm definitely seeing some panfish activity. I never know exactly where to walk through this section. It feels like you have to switch lanes almost, but that time it's not as wet probably. Well, so far we're not plopping any whoppers, plopping nothing. When I look at my options, ultimately I've only got 4 styles of topwater. So I've got the poppers, I've got one spook, got the whopper ploppers, and then I've got a frog. So okay, we'll try the Zera puppy, and if I get 0 interest on this, the early morning topwater experiment has come to an end unsuccessfully. So switching to the Nico Helgramite, and we'll see what we can do. Something was hitting that as soon as I threw it in there. Well, first I was thinking crappie, but with that little run, I'm thinking bass now. I think he has me down in this tree. He has me under the tree. I think I got him. Okay, there's fish number 1. Helgramite comes through again. Fish was a fighter. Don't feel any nicks on the leader, so. There's another one. There's a little guy. Little guy. I went to go reset the hook on that one because he sort of hit it. And I jerked him right out of the water. The way he hit it, I actually just thought there was a little bit of grass or something I was hung up on. I've never fished this far into this lake, so we're going to keep exploring. Something small, probably bluegill. Could be crappie though. Let's give him another shot. Okay. Keep walking, see when I can get back to the lake. So I got a few bass so far. I'm walking down this old road bed. Went up over a hill. It's a little bit of a long walk, but I'm wondering if it connects with a spot that I fished earlier in the month where I caught a handful of bass, even though I was after crappie. So I can see the water ahead of me finally, and you know, it's basically just been all woods along the shoreline. Great place to access by boat, I'm sure, but no access for no easy access, even remotely easy access. See what's up here, see if I can get my bearings of where I'm at. This is a pretty big lake. It's by far the biggest lake in the area that I fished. See where this leads me, then I'll probably turn back and start fishing for panfish. I haven't checked the weather forecast in a few days, but that looks like rain coming. So I'm way away from the truck at this point. So if it rains, I'm getting wet. Okay, I don't think this brought me out remotely close to where I thought it did. Maybe I should check my phone, see if GPS. This looks like a really shallow area here. A lot of weeds. Not sure what that is out there. I'm guessing it's carp spawning. Might be what I've been hearing. I'm going to check the map here, see if I can figure out if I'm close to that other bank. Based on the map, it might be just around the bend here. So I'm going to check. I'm going to keep hiking, go around the bend, and see if it indeed opens up over here. You know, when I see big fish sort of splashing around and spawning like that, you know, you just can't help but get excited. A little messy here. Okay. You know, and you sort of like, ooh, what is that? I'm pretty sure those are carp over there. But nothing else is a really good exercise. I'm guessing I probably hiked over a mile to get from where I stopped fishing to where I'm trying to get to now. Yeah, it's all shallow, and look how muddy it is. That's definitely carp activity, I think. Here's something out here in the water. Let's see if we can see what it is. Oh. Yep, that's carp. So cool. At least I think it is. Tension drops in the video at this point, then I'll know that most people don't think it's cool. Ooh. Snake. I don't mind the snakes. They startle me when they take off like that. He definitely looks like he's keeping an eye on me. Ooh. Boy, that scared me too. That figures in the time that I switch over to a really lightweight lure, the wind really picks up. Well, the hike wasn't productive, so I'm gonna head back to the other side. Hopefully, it's starting to rain. Hopefully I'll be under the tree canopy for a little while and I won't get soaked, but I think I'm gonna end up soaked by the time this is over. Across the log here. It's gonna be hard to flip this sucker. Yeah, that underhand toss is not going to work for me in here. Missed him. Oh man, that's a big crappie. that might be my best crappie ever. Oh, it definitely is. Holy moly, that's a nice fish. This, oh. You know, I didn't even feel him, to be honest with you. I went to pick it up and he was there. There we go. Very nice fish. Okay. Let's see if we can catch a few more in here. There's another one. Hey, calm down. Number 2. Part of me feels like I should go back and fish the other side of this tree, so I'm going to go do that. Ooh. Okay, well, if I catch something here, it's going to be risky. Okay, maybe this is all a sign. Don't try it. Yep, not a high percentage play here. I can't even see where my line is, which is the... I don't see the jig, I don't see my line. If I could get the branch so I could grab a hold of it. Okay. Take the hint. Do not try to fish that spot. There we go, something got that. Another crappie. Ow! Oh man, these things are spiny. Got me pretty good. Smallest one of the day. Actually, smallest crappie, because I think one of those bass was smaller than that. So, give him some credit for being bigger than a bass. And it's starting to pick up a little bit. I haven't even gotten to the spot where I wanted to fish for the bluegill. Shame, because I feel like the fishing's starting, at least I'm starting to get it figured out. There. Okay, well, into the wind is stupid. Well, it's always difficult, but right now with this little light line, it's really hard. Let's pull up the radar, see if I'm going to be able to wait this out. Okay, it doesn't look very promising. There is a little gap coming. There was one. That was a nice bluegill too. That's what I was looking for. You know, fishing in the rain and the wind, it's sort of hard to do some of this really light finesse stuff, because basically I just have to rely on the fish completely taking it at this point. Come on, bluegill. Maybe they don't like the minnow. Oop, oop, oop. Or maybe I just haven't found them. Maybe I just haven't found them. Oh, this is a pretty fish. Pretty fish. Pretty big fish too. You ever seen bluegill pea? Look at that fish. Okay, so when I checked the weather, there's definitely thunderstorms coming in soon. And I heard a little rumble of thunder off in the distance, so that's probably going to be it. I may hit a couple spots on the way in. This is basically week 3 in the books. There's one more full week and then one day. 26 days in the challenge left. Oh, there we go. There's a pretty nice little brown trout. Oh, he inhaled it. There we go. Nice little brownie. In there. Okay, let's go down and fish this other little pool that I saw. The heron fishing. And if nature's ultimate fisherman was fishing it, we should check it out. I was just thinking, like, I really don't have the right shoes on to be climbing down around the oh, there's nature's fisherman. Look straight ahead. There's a heron in that pool. I've seen these guys catch trout before. I think I actually want to fish the next pool down past him. I don't know if he'll stay there or not. Look how big these birds are. And he's giant. All right, he'll fly away here soon. And they are big birds. I don't have any trout stuff with me. But I figured I'd stop. It paid off. I got one brownie. And, with that, that's the end of day 15, right? Yeah, day 15. So, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, another little mama duck with some ducklings. Well, you got a lot there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hi, yeah. I'm not going to bother you.